Ah, yes, Kokomo, Indiana. Always a pleasure to return. Bank a left here, Comet. If I remember correctly, we take another left. Oh, no, I was wrong. That's Kokomo Beach. No day for a dip. Take a right, everyone. Ah, yes, there she is, the beautiful Seiberling mansion. Okay, now, Comet, this is a really tricky roof. Let's put her down easy, girls. Easy. Perfect. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Santa. Thanks for coming from the North Pole to help us out. We really appreciate it.
We knew that you could help us with our predicament.
Oh, certainly. It's always good to keep those Christmas traditions alive. And you know, over the years, I've peeked into Seiberling windows to see what's going on. And I have to tell you, I've always been delighted with what those designers have up their sleeves.
We always have so many people who count on the Seiberling being decorated for Christmas, which has made this year such a challenge.
But with social distancing, face masks, no crowds, we want everyone who wants to see the Seiberling do it. That's why we called you.
Oh, I completely understand, and I'm prepared. The elves have come up with this handy-dandy face shield for me. Huh? What do you think? It's always important, you know, because I travel far and wide, and I don't want to get anybody sick.
That's great. Why don't you come on in, and I'll introduce you to some of the decorators.
We can see what the decorators have been up to.
Right behind you. Oh, yes! I hear the theme is different interpretations of Santa. You know, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Yes, we thought it would be fun to have the decorators tell you about their interpretations of Santa, if we could be so bold.
Oh, certainly. I think it's a wonderful idea. In fact, I just did the Ancestry.com. It's amazing to find out where your history is from. Mine's mostly in Turkey. The country, not the bird.
That's what we're all about here at Howard County Historical Society, trying to understand the past and what it means to us today.
Oh, yes, Stu. History is a noble pursuit. Thank you for the work you do.
Let's meet the decorators.
Well, here we are in the foyer, and it's beautifully designed by Tri Kappa Sorority. And I have Myra here with me to tell me about what they're doing in here. Hi, Myra.
Hi, Santa.
Merry Christmas, dear.
Merry Christmas to you. I'm so glad you could join us
Oh,
today
I'm
at the
delighted to be
Seiberling.
here. So tell us about your design.
Well, our inspiration is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
Oh, yeah, I saw what you were doing there when we came
I
in.
was hanging just our last stocking here on the mantle, and the stockings were hung.
They were.
And we have a few creatures here you may recognize.
I do. Those are silhouettes of reindeer.
They are.
Ding, I win a prize.
So we have several trees we've decorated here, mini garlands adorning the beautiful foyer spaces
aren't they?
in the Seiberling Mansion. And as you'll walk through this space, you'll see mini trees, and we'll see some reindeers on trees,
Oh, lovely.
a few Santas scattered throughout, and we're keeping Christmas traditions alive.
Thank you for spending this time with us, and we appreciate your volunteer to help keep these traditions alive.
You're very welcome.
Well, here we are in the library, and look who I found. Mama, I'm so glad you came down to help us out. Would you be willing to share with everyone poem you've written?
I will, yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. Mr. Claus works so hard for all the little children. He carefully watches to prepare gifts for millions. He never neglects his elves or reindeer. He works secretly to make their dreams appear. And he doesn't forget his beloved Mrs. Claus. The perfect gift has to be without any flaws. So he searched our house to get a clue, and of course he thought her alma mater is IU. IU Bloomington began 200 years ago. Across Indiana, the university, it began to grow. Indy and Richmond, Fort Wayne and South Bend, New Albany, Gary, Columbus, and that's not the end. In the town of Kokomo, IU continued to grow. The Seiberling mansion became IU Kokomo's home. The students kept coming to the Kokomo campus to learn about math, literature, and the hippocampus. They got a new building but kept a connection with their original home, the Seiberling mansion. Mr. Claus was scheduled to make an appearance here, so he asked me to decorate the library with care. A proud IU alumnus, with a passion for decor, I was excited for cream and crimson and even more. The bulbs and tinsel, a tree, and a sleigh with an homage to IU that'll blow you away. Without further ado, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, welcome to the IUAAK's community cause. Check out our room, and if you agree, you can leave a donation of $1, $2, or even $3.
La 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 la. Here we are in the music room with Teresa, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the special Santa magic she's been working in here.
Hi, Santa.
Hi, Teresa.
This is the music room, and the theme of this music room is a visit from Santa.
Oh, wonderful.
And I've got little depictions of you around the room.
Yes.
But I think you may have been in this room earlier.
What?
Because I think you were in looking at the cookies, and you forgot something.
Oh, those cookies.
Yes.
Yes. What did I forget?
Well, you forgot your Santa bag,
Oh, my.
which has all the toys in it for the boys and girls.
I have a cookie issue. Here, I'll take care of this. Right on out to the sleigh. Thanks for keeping track of it for me.
All right. Bye, Santa.
Bye, sweetheart. Well, here we are in the... Oh, Teresa.
Hi, Santa.
I just saw you over there.
Yes, we're in the parlor now.
Oh, the parlor. So tell me about this room.
This room is usually decorated by the Daughters of the American Revolution, but they had a few challenges this year. So Lynn Smith stepped up to the plate and decorated this beautiful room. Didn't she do a great job?
She did a lovely job. Thank you so much, Lynn. We appreciate it. Renee Judica decorated the back hallway on behalf of her church, Great Faith Christian Center. She shared that her Christian faith inspired her decorations, calling it the joyful wisdom in honoring Christmas. Here we are in the Curator's Curiosity Cabinet. We've got some singing mice and sea scorpions, an electrotherapy machine, UFO sightings, and yeah! I just saw you in the other room.
I know, and we're in the oddities room.
That's my trick. Tell us about what you've done in here, Teresa. I'm so glad you're with us.
This room was inspired by belief.
Oh.
Belief in all different things. Not just you, Santa, but also we've got a beautiful nativity scene.
Yes.
I've got a beautiful display for my friends that are Jewish. And I've got a beautiful display for the children.
Oh, yes, that's everything's a cookie. I love cookies. What's this?
Well, that is a train display.
A train display. What's it on?
Well, it's on a child's coffin.
What about the mantle over there? Something special about that, right?
The mantle has got a lot of different Santas that are different sizes, shapes, and colors.
Anybody can be Santa.
Anybody
There's a little
can be
Santa in all of us,
That's right.
including you. Beth Martin tells me she wanted to reflect history. She wanted the decorations to stay with the time period of the Seiberling mansion. So a few of her favorite pieces in the first floor Butler's Pantry aren't even decorations. It's the 1927 toaster, the food scale, and the coal bucket. You know, I have a special relationship with coal. Here we are in my favorite room, the kitchen, with Juanita. Hi, Juanita.
Hi, Santa.
Merry Christmas, dear.
Merry Christmas to you.
Care to tell us a little bit about what you did here in the kitchen?
Yes, I will. Jane Kincaid and friends have decorated the kitchen with gingerbread.
Wonderful. One of my favorite things. Lovely. Jane, thank you. Well, here we are in the dining room, my second favorite room, with Judy from the Altrusa Club. She's going to tell us a little bit about what they've done and about what they do.
Thank you, Santa. Altrusa Club is a women's community service club. And we've been involved with the mansion for a lot of years, like 40-some years.
Wow.
But it's been our tradition to decorate in the dining room a lot of those years.
It's a beautiful room.
We take our inspiration from the room itself. We like to think that we would decorate it in some ways that maybe the original Seiberlings might have decorated.
I think they would have appreciated it anyway.
Some of the work that they might have done, we even do too. We polish the silver and the glassware to make sure everything is sparkling and ready for visitors.
It's a beautiful service.
A lot of our decorations this year are Santas from all kinds of countries.
Oh, really?
We have a big collection that represents several different countries in different places. Some of the Santas are very old. Some of the Santas are borrowed from friends of ours.
Well, they're all incredibly handsome, I can tell you that much.
We would certainly hope that anybody who thinks so would vote for our room.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? Lynn Smith decorated the staircase as she has for many years now, and this year, as inspiration, she chose a very handsome person, me. Well, here we are in the children's room, and I'm here with Kathy from Beta Sigma Phi, and she's going to tell us all about what we've got going on in this magical space.
Well, welcome to the North Pole and Santa's Workshop. We have our igloos, and then we go around and we have the toys that Santa's elves have made for the good little girls and boys. And we have our elves working. We have elves trying out the toys that
There's
they've
some
made.
that are painting down here, I see.
Yes.
And then what's going
They're
over here with
painting.
these guys?
Some of the elves are in quarantine.
It's a whole new world here in the children's room. Come down and check it out. It's really cool. Here we are in the Walnut Room that has been transformed into Whoville, courtesy of Mary and Symposium. Hi, Mary.
Hi, welcome.
She's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on in this room.
Welcome to the Whoville. This is the home of the Grinch, who tried to steal Christmas from you because his heart was so small. He stole everything. He stole their packages, their decorations, and even their Christmas feast.
They did, the roast beast.
But a kind little girl named Cindy Lou Who was kind to him and changed his heart, and it grew 3 times its size. Maybe in this difficult year of 2020, we learned from the Grinch that kindness really does matter, and that inclusion and acceptance are the way we should live.
Oh, I can't agree more. You know, folks, it's not the things you do at Christmas time, but it's the Christmas things you do all year through. This is called the Butternut Room. Julie Kebb and her crew at Star Financial decorated in here. Tiffany Saunders wishes everyone a Merry Christmas. She was inspired to decorate the walk-through closet with Christmas trees and angels in memory of her daughter Janelle. She believes that she is one of the many angels singing in heaven's choir. Here we are in the Pioneer Room with two gentlemen I'd love you to meet. How are you, fellas?
Doing great. Hi, Santa.
Hi.
I'm Craig Severance from Coca-Cola Kokomo.
Wonderful to meet you.
Great to see you, Santa.
Hi.
I'm Dean McCurdy from Ivy Tech Kokomo.
Ivy Tech has been associated with Christmas at the Seiberling for nearly a decade now.
Wow.
And we are very happy to join them this year as we celebrate Santa.
Oh, this is your first year.
It is.
Oh, well, welcome, welcome.
And the Coca-Cola Santa Claus has been associated with our holiday traditions for over a century.
And why not? He's a very attractive man.
So Santa, we thought it would be fitting to decorate the Pioneer Room and the Grand Foyer in honor of that jolly old elf.
Yes, yeah, he's a good-looking fella.
So before you leave today, Santa, have a Coke and a smile.
It's the real thing. Everybody, I'd like to teach... Oh, we don't have the rights for that song. Janet Schick was inspired by the murals on the walls. It made her think of a quieter, simpler time back to nature. She imagined Santa, after a very stressful year, wishing for a time to step back and regroup. In her vision, the elves found a quiet cabin in the woods and created a space for me, Santa, to commune with nature while keeping the spirit of Christmas alive. How nice. Kathy Young tells me she got involved in decorating here when her husband Jeff worked at Hanes. So this room is decorated to showcase special ornaments from Hanes International. The ornaments are all cut from sheets of Hanes, nickel, and cobalt-based alloys. The sheets were melted and rolled in the Kokomo facility, and the ornaments were cut from the laser cutting equipment in the Hanes Service Center that provides many precision cut parts around the world. She loves highlighting the mansion's connection to Hanes. Well, here we are in the Butler Pantry with Dana Osborne. She's part of the Board of Trustees here for the Seiberling. So you give back in a whole lot of ways, don't you?
I try.
You tell us about the room here.
Well, this room was decorated with some diversity, and we did a tree, and we've got Santa. You're
Right.
represented in this
Absolutely.
room.
Ooh, there's a lot of Noel in this room. It's kind of a Noel room. What's the significance of that?
It is. It happens to be my son's name.
Oh, that's
So I pay homage to him.
And he's Noel.
Noel, yes.
11 months out of the year. but
Yes, Noel during this time of year.
I'm sure he's
Absolutely.
thrilled with that. Rebecca Lepper has called her area names of Santa Claus around the world. She included lots of different references to me and other folks. St. Nicholas, Father Christmas, Sinterklaas, Pierre Noel, Kris Kringle, Necklaus, Baldostic, Befana, Belsnickel, Krampus, Miklaus, and let's not forget Tote. Well, here we are in the glass room full of beautiful breakable things, and here I am with another beautiful thing. Dana, you're very prolific, and this is your third room, right?
Yes, and thank you, Santa. You're so kind.
So tell us about this room.
Well, this room was actually decorated by my son Noel, aka Noel,
Noel.
and his wife Kaylee, and my new granddaughter Nova.
Right.
And they decorated it in your colors, in red and white. And we've done this room for 6 years now.
Wow.
It's a family tradition for us to decorate together, and we really
lovely.
enjoy it. I also decorated the 3 stairways in the back of the house.
Which we're going to see here shortly because
That's
we're
right.
headed upstairs.
That's right.
There's
That's
more,
right.
friends. There's more. Welcome to the ballroom. It's wonderful up here. There are so many trees, and I'm here with Lydia from Kokomo High School. Hi, Lydia.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
So tell me about these 2 trees. What clubs are they from?
So this tree is from the National Honor Society,
Mhm.
and this tree is from Kokomo High School's Environmental Club.
So I have a question. Who's the president of the National Honor Society?
I'm actually president of both of them.
And oh, you are
I am.
overachiever much?
Just a little bit.
bit. No. So you have separate sponsors for each of these, right?
Yes.
So who's the sponsor for this tree?
So from this tree we have Mr. Aaron Blessing and Mrs. Erica Moore as our sponsors, and this one is sponsored by Mr. Vince Lorenz.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Absolutely wonderful. So you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so the Environmental Club tree kind of has a theme of environmental sustainability, and all the decorations on here were made by members of Environmental Club, and they were all made from just kind of everyday items found in the classroom. So nothing on here was bought. It was all kind of upcycled and given a second purpose.
Absolutely. What about this one here?
And this tree has had decorations that have all been donated from our 2 sponsors. And the theme for this tree is A Nightmare Before Christmas. And they are all just old Halloween decorations that have also been upcycled to be used for this tree.
Which is a Christmas movie, not a Halloween movie. Take it from the claws. Christmas movie. So, so both of these encounter some of my favorite 3 R's. Not reading, writing, and arithmetic, but reduce, recycle, reuse, right?
Of course.
A very good lesson to learn. Let's see what else we can find out. Here we are in even more of the ballroom, right? I mean, the trees just go on and on up here.
That's right, Santa. Up here in the 3rd floor ballroom, many people, many decorators have decorated a tree up here and created a winter wonderland of festivity up here.
And this is all volunteer, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So we want to thank all those volunteers, particularly Teresa Fields, and we had other people helping, Barbara Bothast, Heather Fouts, Jill Snyder, Sharon Reed, and so many more.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate everyone's effort.
Well, you know what I'm excited about? Finding out who wins.
Me too.
So vote. Here we are at the mural balcony that leads up to the ballroom, and I'm here with Pam. Hello, Pam.
Hi, Santa. How are you doing?
I'm so good. How are you?
I am fine as frog hair.
Could you tell? It's pretty fun.
It is very fine.
Could you tell me, what organization you're with, and then we'll talk about what the theme of your decorations are.
I own Revival's Fiber Arts, and it's a fiber arts makerspace in Greentown.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what's the theme of your space?
This is Mrs. Claus's sewing room because you, Santa, have to shimmy down too many chimneys.
I do.
You get attacked by too many dogs ripping your uniforms. It's good you have that whole time stream slip thing.
Yes, and the stains I get. You know why I go down the chimney?
Why?
Because it soots me.
It soots you?
upsets me.
And I can tell you, your wife is not happy because she
No,
has to clean all that
doesn't.
out.
No, I'm tarnished with soot all the time. This is a nice tour, so you don't let me go down the chimney.
Well, you know, she takes care of you, takes care of the elves, makes sure they all have their warm blankets and quilts, and knits you those wonderful socks. I mean, she has to have her own space.
Without the feminine energy at the North Pole, this holiday would never happen.
That's right, because you know, behind every great man is an even greater woman.
And a whole bunch of little short guys.
Yes, with pointy ears.
Jackie Robertson says she chose to do this tree in silver and gold decorations because she was inspired by the song Silver and Gold that ISU Sycamore Burl Ives made famous. Well, our time here at the Seiberling has come to an end, but I have had such a lovely evening, and all these trees are so beautiful. We encourage you all to sign on and vote for your favorite designer, okay? Everyone have a Merry Christmas. I'll see you Christmas Eve, but you won't see me. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night!